This is Meteo Mundo.
Hi everyone, I'm Meteo Mundo Chief Meteorologist Rusty McCraney, and this is your tropics update for Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. Still a lot happening in the tropics. We'll be focusing mainly on Tropical Storm Franklin, headed towards the Dominican Republic and Haiti. Also want to mention that Tropical Storm Harold has just moved on shore in southern Texas with winds of 50 miles an hour, and then it'll dissipate as it moves inland. We also have post-tropical storm Gert right now as well. We'll be talking about Gert, but let's focus in on what's happening with Franklin. That's the active storm. Winds are 50 miles an hour. Franklin has really slowed up. It's only moving at about 3 miles an hour to the north. Winds are 50, but expected to still strengthen up to 60-mile-an-hour winds, and tropical storm conditions are likely across the entire island of Hispaniola, including the Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, and Haiti, Port-au-Prince, as we get late into today and then overnight through Wednesday. So we're going to see some gusty winds, obviously, with this system, but the slow movement of Franklin could also bring some very heavy rainfall to the area. We're talking about 5 to 10 inches of rain, potentially even locally up to 15. That could lead to some flash flooding issues. You can see that on our future track model. Look how slow that rain moves in, and it's a little bit farther west on that model than yesterday, so more of Haiti could see those significant conditions. I do expect the tropical storm conditions to stay just west of Puerto Rico, but then as that rain moves across the island, there is the opportunity for tropical storm conditions like in the Turks and Caicos as we get into late Wednesday and then Wednesday night as well. Now, speaking of Gert, it's just a post-tropical system right now. It's actually moving due north and it's weakening. That's all great news for the northern islands here, including Montserrat, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, Anguilla. You're looking fine. You're going to maybe get a little bit of gusty winds and some rain, but generally speaking, Gert, as it dies out and moves up to the north, will be staying far enough away from you that I don't really expect any issues whatsoever. Now, as far as what's happening in the Grand Bahama area right now, the northwest side of the Bahamas, we do have a few storms in the forecast here over the next couple of hours, and we'll see those here continue to move their way across the area. It's not really about the rain for today there. It's more about the very brisk northeast winds kicking up the sea conditions. So for Grand Bahama for today, northeast winds at 15 to 20 knots. Will be east to northeast at 10 to 20 for tomorrow. Seas will be running 3 to 4 feet, but do expect higher seas in the open exposed waters of the Atlantic. So if you're doing some boating, especially in some smaller craft, just make sure that you exercise some caution. For Grand Bahama, we are still going to be mainly dry. Can't rule out a couple of those pop-up storms with the heat of the day and the afternoon, so just to keep an eye out for that. Of course, lightning will accompany those storms, but overall, the storm chances will be relatively low over the next 5 days. And then for San Juan, again, we'll still see some heavy rain and wind for today, places like Ponce as well, although I don't expect tropical storm conditions. Then, as Franklin pulls away, it'll actually bring in some dry air the next couple of days. Storms will be returning into the forecast Friday and into Saturday. For the latest out of the tropics and the updated forecast in your area, all you have to do, friends, is like and subscribe right here to Meteo Mundo.